Whatever hurts the earth hurts the sons of the earth. You get it? Steward of the land. Now, these are the ancient ancestors of the people who wrote Paleo-Hebrew and came with that, right? The land was a gift, right? Being used according to divine law, promised land from ancestral people. Stewardship was linked to obedience to divine commands. Stewardship of the land, right? Now, in the beginning, you had mother, the nourisher, the matriarch. Then it goes into the promised lands of the bloodlines of the matriarchs, right? Covenant. Then you had the great spirit of earth. Then it goes over to God. You get it? So it changes over time, right? It started to change. But what were the original people doing? Great spirit, earth, Mother Earth. Hold on. Now, that ancient teaching of Mother Earth, these people evolved and they started writing petroglyphs. They started writing petroglyphs of things that was used for agriculture, right? Things that used in agriculture. Physical objects of agriculture, daily labor, stewards of the land. So now, the first people, Hebrew language, because it is an agriculture language. The language was created to be a steward of the earth. Plows, Dalet, Zayin, Lam, Mim, Noon, Ayin, Shin. This is created for that, right? So this is the beginning of a Semitic people. They are the oldest people on the planet. They got the ancient languages, and they bring these ancient languages to different places around the world. But the Great Spirit automatically is telling you that you come from a mound. That's the teaching. That's why they built mounds. Let me show y'all something. Show you something. That's why the Choctaw still had a creation mound. Right? The Choctaw still had a creation mound. Nunawaya, Ish Chateau. Then the Egyptians talked about creation mounds, Sumerians. Now, if we are talking about the Great Mound in America, the creation mound, let's look at the cultures. Sumerians, Eridu, Genesis describes the world emerging from primordial water, right? They believe in the pantheon where the sky on, earth key, right? But the mound comes out of the primordial water. Same, this is what the Sumerian is saying. This is the creation story. Primordial sea. A cosmic mountain out of the waters. Now, Egypt, they just changed the words, mountain, mound. Egyptian mound of creation. The Ben, primordial hill that emerged from the waters at the beginning of time, serving as a spot where the creator symbolized the first land, stability, the source of all life, the mound. The mound first appeared in the city of Heliopolis, right? Was said to rise from the hill. It's the same stuff, y'all. Ain't nothing different between the Choctaw creation story from the Egyptian or from the Sumerian. So now, all of these cultures are telling you that people come from mounds. People come from Mother Earth. Now, why would we believe something different? Why would they gonna tell you something come out of the sky when your ancient ancestors sitting here telling you the earth created you out of mound, the Ben, right? Primordial waters. This is where you get the women name, goddesses name from for primordial waters. Here go the mound, right there. Primordial waters around it. Then the mound springs and man springs. It's just a story, a teaching, right? The sun rises over the circular mound of creation. The sun rises over the circular mound of creation. See agriculture involved in it? They go to plow. It's all of nature's teaching. Why do mummies have blonde and red hair? Because if you sit in a tomb for thousands of years, your hair turn red. See, YT people think that it's YT people in there because their hair red. No. I broke the code on that years ago. Melanated people hair turn red when you in a tomb. Facts. I broke that. That's old. We know the truth now. Knowledge right there. Don't think them YT people up in there just because their hair red. Red giant mummies. Red giants. Nah, their hair red because hair turns red in that type of environment. For thousands of years. They want it though. See, these are urban myths that people lie about to try to hide your history. That's all it is. Roll the coin. That's all it is. Let me show you. Document phenomenon that black or brown hair of ancient mummies. Egyptian mummies can appear red, auburn, or light blonde after thousands of years in a tomb. See? So don't be around here thinking this was a white girl with no blonde hair in the damn tomb. Don't you do that, bro. Don't be an idiot. Don't do See, these are urban myths that YT people have taught their own people. Look at the red hair. That's a white girl. White man, nah. Man been in there 3,000 years. Hair had turned red, lost all the pigment. Hair was brown or black from the start. Now, oxidation, like y'all said. Melanin. It breaks down and the hair, right, turns red. Reddish brown tint over time from black hair. So don't be thinking that. Now, don't think you're kicking no knowledge. Don't think you're kicking no knowledge by saying that. But anyway, the mound, people. So now you got to start looking at these bin stones, right? Now you look at the bin stone. Bin stone is a teaching of creation of the mound. It also started the mound ideology. That literally showed you that the pyramid comes from ancient mound teaching. You get it? Because why would you put the bin stone representing the mound on top of the pyramid? It all go together. Let's go read up on it a little bit so people can understand that. Creation myth, right? The bin was a mound that arose from the primordial waters new. So when you see this right here, the bin stone, this represents the mound that rose from the water. This is a creation teaching. This is the capstone of pyramids. It's the same teaching, right? It just evolved to greater monuments, bigger, better built monuments. Start with mounds, you evolve into stone, temples, pyramids, then grand buildings like. Now let me show y'all something else. Now, as you can see, it's shaped like a pyramid, right? It's shaped like a pyramid. You see that? Let me get this out of the way. Shit like a pyramid, right? Now, who built these so-called Tartarian buildings? Now, when you evolve, you keep evolving. And I told y'all Tartarians are Mongols. They're not the people who built the buildings, but they're just a name they like to use to try to hijack our buildings, right? I showed you something yesterday. Tartarian didn't even live in the city. Motherfucker wasn't even in the building. Nowhere near it. Now, after you keep evolving, start putting these over the door of the last great structures built, right? What the hell? Go back. Now, after you keep evolving, you start putting these over the door. Still like a capstone. It's still like a bin. It's just a newer form of building. The Bible says the fallen angels are in Tartarus. The Bible is lying. Ain't no fallen angels. Tartarus are Mongolian party people. Tartars. Tartars ain't got nothing to do with no fallen angel. Let me show you why I know that. The natives of these regions in the manner of the Tartars live together in tents, having no cities. Natives? Oh, okay, I get it now. Natives? They still live in tents. They didn't live in the city. They ain't built no buildings. They were natives to the land, not Aboriginal or Barashoni. They had no cities. So if they didn't have no damn cities, Tartars didn't. Who built that? Now we're cooking. The mound evolved to temples and pyramids with the bin. Then we started building these with the same triangle bin teaching up the top. We the damn Tartarians. Nah, we not no Tartarians. I'm just talking shit. We the builders of those buildings, though. I don't like to use Tartarian because I just showed y'all why. Right here. Tent livers. TP livers. Haram. Now, why up there in Seattle, why up there in Seattle they saying them people lived in tents? They didn't live in the ancient cities. Aenean Regnum, the northwest of America. Native Americans coming from the Bering Strait. Cities are already there. See this is the shit you don't know nothing about, right? Aenean, REGNUM. See that? Aenean Regnum. Show this again from yesterday because people don't believe it. Aenean Regnum is the southwest of North America. early maps of North America, the Pacific Northwest. Right there. Aenean Regnum. Let's go back to the old map. Let's go back to the old map. Here's Aenean Regnum on the map. On this same map, it says this right here. Haram, Riganum, Tartarorum. Let's decipher that. Haram, Riganum, Tartarorum. The natives of these regions, in the manner of the Tartars, live together in groups, in tents, having no cities. Now, Aram Riganum had massive cities. Let's go look and see. Now, this is what the map say now. I'm just going by what the map say. Cities. Asian map to the American continent, but it was some type of cities there with buildings. You know, they say it on the map. But the Tartars didn't even live there. They didn't build it. They were living outside of the city in a tent, like they do today. Now, put the 2 in the chat. Put the 2 in the chat. 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 Now, as I showed y'all about a week ago, these people were going inside of limestone caves, finding columns just like on the front of the buildings, domes. They go up to the earth with dome light under the ground now in America. You walk in, big ass columns, triangle over the door, go in there, dome. In the limestone cave. I got the receipts, bro. Our people were already building pillars and domes. It just transferred over into buildings. Instead of building it in the cave, we just started pulling out the limestone and granite and built it on solid ground. I'll pull the receipt now if y'all need it. So what they don't want to teach you is our people are the people who built that stuff. I showed y'all mounds in Asia with pillars and a triangle over the front of the mound. You can see the evolution of it, right? You build a mound, you put the triangle over the door with pillars at the front of the mound. Then it evolves into a whole building over time. It gets smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter. Because the only way you can tell who built this stuff is you have to see it evolve in artifacts. If you don't see nothing evolving in artifacts, them people ain't did shit. I'm just sorry to tell you. I don't see nothing in the African artifacts that show me an evolution of people to build something that look like an ancient cathedral. I don't see it. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to downplay nobody's culture or talk about nobody. I do not see African cultures evolving to build massive buildings. I don't see it. Do you? I don't see it. So therefore, when I see it over here inside of a cave that's ancient, I see it now, right? I see it. Y'all hop in the chat for some and give me some questions, y'all. Give me some questions. Hop in the chat. 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 Let me see. Hold on. Let me show you. It's far back enough. Oh, no, it's the new shit. Hold on. Damn. I was trying to show y'all some receipts from that. Let me see, can I find it? May 27th. May 27th. It's talking about this stuff. About the caves. I think I can find it. I had to go back and find it, y'all, but I got a receipt that's showing that they went into the cave, got pillars, domes, all that stuff inside the cave. I think it was in might have been Tennessee or no, I think it was Missouri. But I had to go back and find this stuff, man. But I put it's on one of my lives from last week though. Kentucky. Might have been Kentucky. But I showed it. Casey Bacon, you put a chat. You got a question or a comment?
Hey, good morning, Brian. This morning.
Good morning.
You know, I'm always, venturing over here, man, because you got some good stuff. But you know what I wanted to say? I was trying to write it down on the chat, the list there. JFK, they was showing a segment where he was talking about the Timerians and the Moors, and he was showing all the pictures. They had found a vault. I don't know if it was down in Washington somewhere or somewhere they were, when they were doing all the collecting of all the black artifacts and whatnot of people from way back when. Man, you so on point a lot of times, man. Man, I just can't understand, man, why they don't get the gist of all of, why they doing wrong, man. They just,
JFK started talking about the secret societies.
Yeah.
He started talking about how much power these people have, these elite people, these secret societies, and how they can control government and control economics and business. And in that last speech he did about, he was saying he was going to expose them people, right?
Yeah.
And then it happened to him. But I got a video of JFK talking about that, and it's deep.
Yeah, right. I think that's why they unalived him. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Got to be that.
Possibly,
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'm always interested in what you say, man. A lot of people. They had another brother just like you on here. He was talking about a lot of the corn and the X. How our faces, our eyes, cross our eyes, and our nose represents the X and all that, and sort of some tribe or whatever. But there's a lot of liturgy that we don't know about, man. We need a lot of brothers like you, man, from all around, man, the world, to expose this, like, in such a deep fashion. It should be a part of an educational experience, but they've done a terrible thing with that as well. So I just hope they come into their realization to know that they weren't the creators of a lot of things that they should give us homage for, and that they should move aside if they don't want to parlay together, man. If they don't want to do this together, they need to be bumped to the side because we don't have to submit to them, man. Our understanding is strong on our own. We can develop anything we want to, you know.
Right.
We don't know what people are doing around the world, so they shouldn't want to know what everything we're doing either. But I don't know why just America is just evading like that. It's a very, very sensitive thing when you inhabit other people's space, and they still haven't learned that. So I'll yield with that, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Y'all follow ZB True. Follow True. Follow True. Follow True. I'm finna let Casey making up in a second. But what I want to teach y'all about the X is, in ancient culture, it was called the Galactic X, right? Well, it wasn't called that, but that's what they really were talking about, right? The Galactic X, right? Ancient culture, right? Refers to ancient symbols. Center, X, center of the galaxy, right? Center of the Milky Way, right? So it's a celestial X. That's what they stand for, right? A lot of people like to teach it like it's some type of tribe or it's some type of one tribe that had that X. No. Amaru and the Totoshi ain't the only motherfuckers with the X. It started with the cross, then it went into the X. All ancient cultures had that. So when they teach you one culture, one tribe had that, that is a hunter-gatherer teaching, right? Because that X is on Egyptian artifacts, Olmecs, Mayans, Mississippians, Ohio mound builders, all ancient culture. Nibiru comes from the X. See, people don't know that. All that Nibiru teaching, I showed y'all there was astrology of stuff lining up in the center of the galaxy, right? The X represents celestial, a center of celestial things, right? So hunter-gatherers start calling it Planet X, Nibiru. See, that's how stupid these people are. And they try to teach us our history, right? That's not what that means, bro. Now, the Mayans were saying that it's the center of the galaxy, the source of life in the sky, the source of the wisdom coming from the sky, right? I can read the sky by centering it with the X. Still going into agriculture, right? Now, once that teaching made it to the Middle East, hunter-gatherers thought they were talking about that's where they were from. That's where they was, that's where, roll the corn. That's where Nibiru is from. You get it? You don't understand it. Now, when it gets over to the Middle East, right? Now you got ancient astronaut theory. Whole planet responding, future cataclysm, all this old stupid ass shit. Threatening planets approaching Earth, considered science and pseudoscience. All this shit is pseudo. Now, Nibiru in Akkadian means crossing or point of transition, the crossing of a star or the crossing of a celestial thing in the sky. Now, when a hunter-gatherer teaches it, he wants you to think that they talk about they from Planet X, right? And one of them was the autumn equinox, right? The autumn equinox, the planet that crosses the sky. It's equinoxes and solstices. It ain't got nothing to do with, they're not saying they from there. They saying this is what they look for star knowledge, because everything got to cross that X, right? And in a certain time of year when they cross that X, that's when we know what's going to happen on the ground. Same thing I've been trying to tell you. It's just an advanced teaching of stars coming back to agriculture. Simple. Nibiru was a celestial marker, right? A celestial marker in the sky, a celestial meridian. A celestial meridian means a crossing point in the sky. Simple. They took that and turned that into a whole alien story. Now, let's go back. I'm going to let you up, Casey. Give me about 2 more minutes. Let's go back. Now, if the X is a celestial cross, meridian, the Mississippian cross is a celestial cosmic symbol rather than a religious symbol in the Western, right? Let's go back. They're messing me up. Solar cross. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with no religion. Then that evolves. You put both of them together, right? The X and the cross. After you gain a more knowledge of the sky, you put the X and the cross together. Now, once you gain more knowledge in the sky, let me show you something. Gain more knowledge in the sky, you start using the whole 8 points, right? Like this right here. Something like this. The celestial cross and the celestial X. Right? You start using stuff like that over time. It starts with this first, then it gets this, then you put it all together. The Sumerians used the one all together, right? But they tell you that stuff. So they was calling this Nibiru, Planet X. But that ain't what that is. It's just the center of it all, right? The center of the celestial. You read the stars, but you got to map it out in the celestial background, right? So you must find the center and then you read it from there. This is what they was telling you. Let me show y'all something. See, now this is cuneiform. Now let me look at this, because this is wild right here. But this got that corn on it. See, can I pull this up? Hold on. You don't let me pull it up. But that's wild. As I showed y'all, that's that corn on the Sumerian. That's corn. They can stop acting like it ain't corn. It's corn right there with the silk coming off the top of it. There's some more artifacts with that stuff on there too. But anyway. I want to show y'all. Here we go right here. Now, this is an ancient Sumerian, right? That's the cross, and that's the galactic X. It's star knowledge for agriculture. Simple. Sumerian winged. Hold on. The winged cross in Sumerian and broader Mesopotamian context is often identified as a solar symbol associated with divine authority, protection, fertility, specifically linked to agriculture prosperity. That's where it comes from. You must learn the stars to learn what's going on with agriculture. Linked to agriculture. The winged cross or the Sumerian. This ain't no alien symbol. I just want to show y'all that now. Ain't no damn alien symbol. Don't be trying to let them folks tell y'all it's the devil. No, man. It is not what that is. I'm gonna bring Casey up. Casey, you ready, bro? It is not that.
What up?
Yo.
What's going on? How y'all doing today? I think that's when you talking about that Sumerian star, when you first, it's got the four corners on there. I think they added that X on there to add the other seasons on it to make a moon alignment because it turns into an alignment, and they focus mostly on the moon alignment over there.
Exactly. They focus on lunar alignments.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in between them four corners is a couple of zodiacs in every one of them.
Yep.
When you get a little deeper into it. You put four different zodiacs into the four sides of that celestial cross.
Oh, I'm turning my camera on. Don't y'all mind? I'm in my car right now. Just get off.
We're just gonna drop a couple receipts real quick.
I want to break this down for y'all a little better. So when you get to talking about the middle of the Milky Way galaxy, you have to understand. So this right here, that blue line right here, would be the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. That would be your Cygnus running all the way down here, all the way down. That's why it's called the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. Your Cygnus would run all the way down this edge right here. That's how they would start marking stuff. You figure out where the center is, and then you start marking the star alignments. All right here. So it'll be like, okay, let me show y'all better. So this is your Cygnus. This is your Cygnus right here. This is your Cygnus. This is your Zeus, your Cygnus. This is Zeus right here. This is why Zeus turns into so many different things, because he is floating along the Milky Way. The Cygnus is floating along the Milky Way galaxy. Now you get Zeus touching everything as he floats along the Milky Way galaxy, turning into different things. So when they get to talking about, you see this? They're talking about the ultimate pyramid alignment. They're trying to focus on, what are they focusing on? Hold on. Let's go to a bigger picture. Let me blow it up a little bigger.
Now, hold on, Casey. Now, what Casey telling y'all is Zeus was a swan, right? And then when he moves along that Milky Way line, he turns into a bull. So they're talking about somewhere around what like late winter, right? Turning into the spring.
Yeah.
So Zeus started out as a swan, that is the Cygnus, and then he turns into the bull that Europa rode in the spring. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Yeah, it's just different times of the season where the Cygnus is floating through. That's why he gets to turn into everything and stuff like that, because the Cygnus is floating along the Milky Way galaxy, passing all this stuff. And no, the Cygnus is part of the triangle. It's part of the summer triangle. It's not a triangle by itself. It's part of the summer triangle with Lyra, Cygnus, and Aquila.
Exactly.
And then you have a spring triangle with Arcturus. I know it's Arcturus. I can't remember the other two that's aligned the spring triangle. And then there's the winter triangle. You got to understand there's three different triangles. We most dominantly focus on the summer triangle and the harvest. When you get down there to the
Exactly.
islands and stuff like that, you'll start seeing the spring triangle and things like that then. But as you see here, he said the ultimate pyramid line is international to show the way to the star of the gods in the sky. What is the way of the sky? What is the way to the gods? What's it aligned with it? What's the pyramids aligned with over there? The maps of the pyramids are overlay of the star constellation Cygnus, Jeb.
Now they want to teach us Orion a lot because they don't want you to connect it back to the teaching from over here.
Yeah, it's definitely still connected to Orion and all that stuff, but you got to go deeper. You just can't go in there and like, oh, it's just connected to the Orion because then they're gonna be able to get you. But when they show you that goddamn Cygnus, you can't get around that Cygnus. You can't get around this.
Cygnus rises.
You can't get around the Cygnus because why? The Cygnus is aligned with 90. I want to say 95 to 100, dang near 100% of the mounds over here because you can't have an alignment without the Cygnus there first. You got to have the medium marked out. Plus, it's a part of the Path of Soul ceremony. So you got to have it there. You're going to see it in all of the mounds. Cygnus, angel mounds, Cygnus sets. Pittsburgh mounds, Cygnus sets, Orion, winter solstice. All these are part of the Path of Soul ceremony, sending the ancestors out. It's even going to be in the forts, Cygnus sets. Can't get around it. This is a Timeric culture.
Exactly.
This is too. So when y'all hear this goddamn crazy goddamn Jaguar dude on here talking about Jaguar messiahs and Jaguar temples, you have to understand what the Jaguar is and what our people was doing way before it got down to Mesoamerica.
Exactly.
Way before Olmec touched it, a Mayan seen it, even her burying themselves with mountain lion teeth and stuff like that, trying to imitate the jaguar.
Jaguar mounds, jaguar intaglios, lakes, all that. Jaguar swamps, panther swamps, all that.
See? Burial number 9 was a rugged male of 5 foot 6 inches tall and 35 inches was encased with the jaws of a mountain lion. He had a cloak of mica and leather made to impersonate a great cat, bracelets on his wrist, and was buried with red ochre. This shaman or panther man, they've been doing that. This in Tennessee, Kentucky, Dover Mounds in Kentucky. I can show you multiple mounds like this with people burying themselves with teeth encased in their mouth.
They even buried with whole skeletons of panthers right beside them.
Exactly.
I just showed a receipt with that.
That ain't gonna help you in the afterward. You still getting judged. Don't care what you put in your mouth. See, they knew what the ideology was. So they thought, oh, I'm gonna put this in my mouth. I'm gonna be part of the what's name. Hold on, y'all. We gotta move. This is the hold on. This the Jaguar right here, y'all. This the Jaguar right here. Jaguar right here in the night sky. Cetus. Still part of Ursa Major, but when the sun is setting, they thought they could see they seen the panther as the sun was setting, it turned into the panther.
That's why it's used as ideology for the underworld.
Exactly. Anything below the horizon, our ancestors thought was the underworld. So when the sun was setting, hold on, I got a good picture of it for y'all can get the full ideology of it. See? When the sun is setting, Ursa Major looks like the jaguar swallowing the sun because the sun is going into the underworld. Not literally, but in their ideology.
And that's the same way they use the serpent swallowing the sun. The serpent was of the underworld. Same teaching. It's just different stars aligning at different times when the sun is coming up or coming down, and they use it as ideology.
Yeah, and just like you got to understand, there's two different type of stars. There's the northern stars and there's southern stars. The Cygnus is our northern cross. The crux is our southern cross. That's where they get the religious ideology from. That's what the Roman Catholics use. That's where they get the whole story from the winter solstice. They get the whole ideology of the resurrection from the winter solstice.
Crux, crucified, same stuff.
Same stuff. Once you break that down, you'll start understanding the codes. You'll start understanding the northern stars from the southern stars when you see them. There's even the Indian star. It's in the southern hemisphere. The phoenix is in the southern hemisphere. That's where you get the ideology of it rising. The phoenix has to rise because it's in the southern hemisphere. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back because I think I gotta go. I think I screenshotted too much goddamn stuff. Hold on. Okay, we finna jump over here. I want to show y'all some stuff that links the Canaanites straight to goddamn mound builders. Straight to mound builders. Same culture. This is the Canaanite stamp, emblem, circuit. You see the Sphinx, you see the Ankh, you see the people. It is Canaanite bowl. You see that? That represents the four corners. Anytime you see something on the ancient stuff and it's got four sides on it, you already know where it come from. It's a representation of the four corners, just like he just showed you with that Sumerian stuff. Same thing, coming out the pottery in Arkansas, Mississippi. Same goddamn pottery. Just got different figures on it.
It's older, that's all.
This is older. Hold on. Get rattles coming out the mounds.
Egyptians also use rattles. Same stuff.
The little terracotta rattle found in young Orland Johnson in a stone grave near Norwell Cemetery. It was burned. They have little balls in them which shake about, and it puzzle how they got them in there. They can't even figure it out. They don't know nothing. Uh-oh. Canaanite bowl.
Same symbol as the Mississippians.
Same Mississippi as a Mississippian. Could be the Galactic Cross. Also could be Tav. The mark. Tav means mark. Mark of the covenant. Well, mark, not just covenant, but it means mark. Covenant means multiple things.
So you got to ask yourself, why are Mississippians and Canaanites in the Bible using the same symbolism and the same teaching? They're the same people.
There you go right there. Tav, right on the goddamn Gorget. Mr. Holm illustrates the illustration quite similar four-sided scroll figures copied from an ancient Aztec picture. Yeah, I bet. Pottery. Y'all see that? Who was that right there? Who was that right there on the Peruvian pottery? Let me blow it up for y'all can see it. For y'all can see it better.
Constantine used the Canaanite cross and they made the Christian cross. That's a fact.
There we go. What's on that Peruvian pottery right there? What's on that Peruvian pottery right there? Y'all gotta know who that is. Y'all don't know who that is, boy, by now. That's the fish god. That's the fish god. You see the fins coming down the mouth. That's the fish god, the gun. That's the gun. Y'all know who the gun is? I think y'all don't know who the gun is. There you go. Let me give y'all a better picture of who he is. There you go, right there. There you go, right there. Now let me show you this so you can get a better understanding. Now y'all see who the fish god is? Okay, let's go back to the pottery. So you know who the fish god is. See it? This is just an older form of it. He said that's Inky and Thoth. That's too early for you, man. It's too early for you. We ain't got time for no Inky stuff right now. I'm sorry. There ain't no Inky. That's the knowledge, man. That's the knowledge, man. Well, hold on. Mississippi artifacts. Right on the artifacts. Who is this? Let's look at this. Depicting a Canaanite, huh? Hmm. He don't look dark skinned to me. Let's look further. Let's look further. Canaanites, huh? Ooh.
Copper color Semitic people.
Canaanites, huh? I'm almost to the point where I ain't got to do this no more thing. So, hold on. Canaanites, huh?
No, not Ham, the priest. This is Shem.
Nah. They try to throw you off with that goddamn Ham bull crap.
They teach you Ham because they want you to think Africans done it.
we gonna show you who goddamn the pyramid builders are.
Y'all all know the Afros are American. Y'all already know it.
Oh no. Where's the picture at? Of the women. They trying to hide it.
In the old books, it said Shem built the pyramids, not Ham.
Canaanites. Look at them with the headband on. Copper colored.
Adama.
See, these are people right here. These are people right here. These Nubians. You see them, they don't want to show you. Nubians. See them with the spear? You see them holding the stuff on their heads? Going to market or whatever the freak they doing? Nubian. These are not Africans. They ain't Africans. Barbaras. The Barbaras or Berberines inhabited valley compromised between the southern frontier of Egypt and Sinai. That is, say, Nubia. They are divided into Nubas, Kinnars, and I can't read that word. The race differs widely from the Arabs and adjoining nations. They dwell on the banks of the Nile, and wherever the soil is found favorable, plant date trees, sink wells for irrigation, and show various kinds of leguminous plants. Where y'all get them goddamn date trees from? Ain't no goddamn date trees over there in the goddamn desert. Look, Bluntman was forcibly struck with the resemblance of the barbers to the figures and paintings to be met with on the different monuments of ancient Egypt. They look like the people on the ancient monuments of goddamn Egypt, huh? These people, like the Egyptians, have a reddish brown skin, sometimes approaching a darker tint. That characteristic features of a pure barbers are open, somewhat long faces, aquiline noses, very well formed, slightly rounded. Oops, hold on. God dang it. Slightly rounded towards the point with lipstick without being protruding, a receding chin, thin beard, animated eyes, frizzled hair, a body perfectly in proportion, and usually of middle height. According to Bankar, the Nubians differ in many respects from the Negroes, especially in their softness of their skin. You doing touching their skin, you little pervert? Like, hold on, you Negro skin ain't like them goddamn Nubians. They stuff softer, smoother. Smooth and flexible, while the palm of the general Negro's hand is rough and as hard as wood. Their noses, too, are less flat, their lips less thick, and their cheekbones less prominent than those of the Negro. The Barbaras are now thought to be the descendants of the Nobat declination, brought in AD 300 from an oasis in the west to inhabit the Nile. They just telling you, they telling y'all they migrated there. The freak y'all keep trying to claim Nubians? They just told y'all they migrated there. We are in Nubia, and Arabic is no longer spoken. The inhabitants, though usually inoffensive, have nevertheless a warlike god. The dagger hanging by a strap to their arm. Their dagger. I ain't already showed y'all, goddamn. We got mastodon daggers over here, mammoth daggers. We got daggers made of mammoths. Who older? Where you think they get that from? Their ironwood bow. Let's see what they do. Do not imagine they labor. It is enough for them. They have sown pinches of corn in shallow holes, for nature does all the rest. Where they get that corn from? They got palm trees, they irrigating. They got date trees. They like leguminous plants. They migrated there.
Roll the corn.
What more do y'all want? These people, these are people over there rolling the corn. Look, so favored climate as well may imagine do not import on Nubian the inconvenience of having to wear clothing. The majority carry nothing more upon their few weapons and their dusky skins. The women customs are oddly fashioned. They stain their lips and twist their hair into numerous plaits, which are not remade every day. Look, Egyptian females will look at them as indecent for allowing the lower part of their face to be seen. We can't help it, y'all men was over there in BC times making y'all cover up. You better not show your goddamn eyelids, girl. I'm off with your head. Our women walking around goddamn beautiful. They mad at us. Oh, we mad at us. It's not our custom. We love our women. Y'all the ones that want 8 wives and still want them to walk around with their face covered up, don't want nobody else to see them. Y'all greedy and y'all goddamn get freaking self-esteem is trash.
This is where some sort of Islamic culture starts to come into play in these areas.
Yeah. Exactly.
But we were not Islamic people.
Look, the villages are rather each other. They seldom consist of more than 15 or 20 earthen huts, having roofs thatched with palm branches. In front of the cabins are ranged at the doses for inches, large jars in which the corn is kept stored. We got American Indians with storehouses storing corn. We got the Nubians over there storing corn too. Okay. Yeah, stop playing with me, goddamn stupid live. Stupid TikTok. I always playing with my stuff. TikTok. Hey, TikTok. Everybody banned me or something.
Now, as y'all can see, corn was getting grown on the Nile River.
Look, watch this. They be lying. Look, the bushwhackers are savage and inhospitable and are not human, though some have asserted that they drink the warm blood of the animals. They are chiefly nomadic and maintain themselves of flesh or the milk of the flocks. All travelers agree to represent them as fine men with regular features, large, expressive eyes, elegant frames, and our dark, chocolate-covered complexion. A method of wearing the hair is very curious. Those who have sufficient length to reach below the ear allow it to hang in entangled locks, each of which terminates in a curl. The hair gear the head, you're impregnated with grease, and there's so much matted that there would be a difficulty in getting a comb through it. These are goddamn people wearing locks, putting grease in their goddamn hair. Hunter gatherers wasn't putting no goddamn grease in their hair. How you freak you think they was getting licensed though? Hold on.
And as y'all can see, it's talking about Berbers in this, showing that Berbers are with different people.
The Japhite was our people. Those are melanated mound builders. The Mormon Bible talks about nothing but the Japhite people. Go read the Mormon Bible. That's the Japhite history right there. Those are who they fighting in the Bible, in the Mormon Bible. See this Canaanite dagger. What y'all doing with the dagger over there? Canaanite dagger, huh? They won't even pop up. But they hold on, y'all, because my pictures is playing games with me. Well, it won't let me goddamn pull the goddamn picture up. Yeah, this play. It won't let me pull no more pictures. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what it's doing because it's playing games with me right now. Hold on. I got it. Let me think. Okay. Let me see if I can go back. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Y'all see? Queen Ati and Chief Parahu, he got the dagger. They from the land of Punt. I already showed y'all mammoth daggers over here. I couldn't find my receipt on it. Well, we got mammoth daggers. We got copper daggers found in Minnesota. That dagger is a Timeri culture. Go look at some mounds and stuff. You're going to see a lot of those people buried with daggers.
Sumerians also had the daggers.
Yeah. I hate showing these pictures because they whitewash the picture so bad, but you see them carrying the stuff just like the Nubians. These melanated people, don't let these goddamn whitewash pictures fool y'all.
Yeah, but that's the same chest plate that Chief Sanchariru was wearing.
Yeah, these are Kura Indians. They Florida Indians, so yeah. You guys, it's a multiple tribes down there. You got the Kura, you had the Calusa, who the Spanish first ran into, and then the Temuca, the Osage. It's so many goddamn different tribes that was down there that they ran into. That was tearing their butt up. They was tearing they goddamn butt up with them goddamn poisonous arrows. See, it's easy. It was easy for them on the islands and stuff because didn't nobody know what they was on. But when they pulled up on the mainlands, we had already took in the refugees from Cuba. We already knew what they was on when they pulled up. That's why we met them with arrows. They pulled up talking about, can we meet y'all, Casika? Can we? Heck no. We already know what y'all on. You got the Cubans you got the Taino Indians in the background just looking at them as they pull up talking about, can we meet? We come in peace. They sit there in the back room just smirking like, yeah, that's the same bull crap that they said to us when they pulled up.
They had already unalived chiefs on the islands, and they already knew about it.
Exactly. They took in the refugees. They had talk about, when you read about the Calusa, they talk about how they took in their refugees and stuff already. So they had already knew what they was on. That's why they met them with arrows when they pulled up. To freak up out of here. Then they pulled back up the next day. That's when 80 war canoes pulled up on them and they met them with arrows again. Get y'all butt up out of here with that bull crap. We already know what y'all on. Nah, they didn't learn their lesson, Daniil, because they came back. See, when you got unlimited stupidity soldiers who think that the only way they're gonna get fed because they don't know no other way is they gotta come out and fight for this goddamn crazy army and stuff. See, they got unlimited stupidity people back there who starving, who think the only way of living is to work for the people and they gonna feed their people. They people still starving. They get unalive, they people still gonna be starving. But you can't tell that to a barbarous culture. Yeah, we know they was hungry. They were hungry. Yeah, they still hungry. They ain't really hungry. It's just they came over here and messed up the crops. So when you go read the history and stuff, it show how they came over here. They didn't know how to continue to produce the crops that we was already continuing. So they switched it out and started using that European crop. They ain't had the people teaching them no more. We wasn't teaching them suckers no more. Freak, you gonna take our stuff, then you still want us to teach you. That's what you get for kicking us off the land. Y'all messed up the land. But that's all I got, Truth. My phone keep messing up. I ain't gonna keep going back in here messing up the live.
Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, you fine?
Now, when you're checking out history, you got to understand that barbarous culture, barbarous cultures always are into it with these other with agricultures, like settled cultures is already settled on the land. So you got to look at it like that and see how it played out like that. Let me see. That always tells the story.
What's up, Keisha? How you doing today? Y'all follow Keisha the Hood Princess. I'm waiting for Keisha to start hosting her old lives because she know too much.
Come on up, Keisha.
Yeah, come on up here, Keisha. You be on everybody else, man. Bring your butt up here.
Roll the call. Come on up, Keisha. Let's go. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Come on up. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess.
Peace.
Peace. How you doing today? Peace.
I'm all right.
All right. Y'all follow Keisha. Keisha, you got a lecture coming up?
I ain't built the courage to do that yet.
Yes,
I don't
you
want
do.
to
You
hear
got
that.
the courage.
Listen,
I go on other people's panel, but to do it on my own, I don't know yet.
The crazy part about it, every time I come across a panel, is you the one who talking.
I tell you what, Keisha, put one together, and then you're gonna come on up and drop and put it together.
Yeah, because you get mad. You get
That's what we
mad
gonna
respect.
do.
I see you getting tagged in a lot of stuff by a lot of heavy hitters. So
yeah.
Yeah, come on. I'll put a lecture. Just 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes or something like that. Just to start it off.
Something that we usually don't talk about. It could be something different that me and Truth usually don't talk about.
Yeah, exactly. But I kind of want a lecture from from your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people need to hear that. And I kind of want to let the goddesses come up and do some stuff and put out information because it'll be interesting to watch. So that's what I kind of that's why I be trying to get you to do one.
Yeah, I've been kind of interested in these mounds that's over here on this side that people don't really talk about. Yeah. I used to go to this one over called Angel Gate. They got a Korean bell sitting on top of it, and I think it's the Navy that's right next to it. They have a bunker that's underneath this place. And I was wondering, it's a mound, but they got a bunker in it. So it was already dug out. They just went in there, took it over, and put other structures inside of it. But it's kind of interesting. And I've been going to the place for a while. I started going when it was the pandemic, and everybody was trying to get in there. We jumped the gate to get up in there. And yeah, me and my son, I kind of messed up my leg doing it, but I got up in there, and it was fun being in there. But I'm kind of interested in them because there's a couple of them over here. The Culver City Mound, over in Kenneth Hahn Park, and there's some other ones too I wanted to visit.
The one you talking about it got like something like a Korean, some type of bell on top of it. Korean bell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it got like some type of big, like rooms and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right up under
I
it.
saw that before. Do they call it Devil's Gate or something like that?
No, Angel's Gate.
Oh, Angel's Gate. That's another.
It's right by the beach. It used to be a community outward behind it, but they call it the Sunken City because it kind of fell off into the water. I don't think they were supposed to be over there by that. But you can see the streets down by the ocean, off the cliff. The whole city just fell in the water.
I see what you're talking about. They got a basketball court right by it.
Yeah.
That's fire. You got a building on top of one of the mounds too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you're right. It's just so much land. The cover is crazy. Like it's from California all the way back. It's just so much stuff that they Now I see what you're talking about. Now you can walk right inside of it. It's like some type of they got like some concrete like doors on side of the mound or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. There, I gotta check that out myself. That's fire.
Yeah, it's a plaque right next to it, explaining what it is and everything.
It looked beautiful out there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so they change this stuff into so many different things and try to hide it, but it's all over America. And it just shows our ancient culture going from coast to coast. And yeah, I see a door on it too. Like you got a door sealed off right up under like the canopy thing. Yeah, that's crazy right there. Ain't no telling what they pull out of these places. Then it's amazing that they'll come put a whole nother like an Asian culture on top of it. Like it's not even a like a military type thing. They got like an Asian culture on top of it. That's fire. I'm looking at the pictures of it now. So the best way to do it is go back to like the old newspapers and look up that Angel's Gate in the old newspapers and there and if you find something, it's gonna go straight into what happened and what they found there. And I'm gonna look into that myself. It's very interesting. Well, like I was saying, I want like from a woman's perspective, because like I keep saying, the mother goddess is coming from that's the first teacher. It's the first teacher. Ain't no way around it. She's a reflection of Mother Earth. So we need a lot more teachers on that level, because you guys look at it totally different, and it's interesting. A lot of people don't understand it. They don't teach about that like a lot of women. But it needs to be taught like that a lot also, because that's a big part of the culture.
Yeah.
Big part of it.
Yeah, if you look close at that temple that they have up there on top of it, it has these faces on it. They look like there's some wood, like laughing things. I don't know exactly what they are, but it's all in Korean. But they used to have it painted yellowish. Now they're black. But they trying to hint at something. I'm not quite sure, but I've been going up there for a while.
Yeah, they hinting at something. It's a line. It's a line too. I looked at the overhead map of it. It's a line with something too.
A lot of people go up there.
Let me see something.
I tried to ring the bell, but it's strapped to something, so can't make that thing hit it.
Let me see. Ancient Gate. They won't even talk about it. Yeah, it's a line. I knew it. Angel Gate, a line with the solstice. I knew it. It's crazy. It is. I already knew it though when I saw it. I was like, yeah, it's there. Yep, from Los Angeles. It's a line. With it say the summer and the winter solstice from both sides. That's crazy. That's an ancient culture's mound right there. They put something on top of. Let me see. I'll take this off. This one picture. First sunrise alignment of the season, Angel Gate Lighthouse. It's fire. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Y'all follow Keisha the Hood Princess. We're going to get her to do a lecture one day. And follow Casey Macon. I appreciate y'all for coming through today.
All right.
I've been researching a lot of these the Panther Swamp, the Panther Mounds, and all of that, and I'm trying to find old newspapers on them and what's coming from these places, because I know these places. That's what I've been kind of researching lately about the Panther Lake, Panther Swamp in Mississippi, and mounds are out there. I know the mounds are out there, but I'm trying to find out what they pulled out of there. Let me see. See the Panther Swamp, Indian mounds, evidence of Yazoo Indians. So I'm trying to find out what kind of artifacts, like what they pulled out of those mounds, because it's numerous mounds out there by these places called Panther in Mississippi. And I'm gonna go out there to some of these spots after I do the research and try to see what's still out there. Well, that's what I'm kind of working on right now. So, but I get with y'all tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm in love with you. Y'all be safe, man. And live at the gun, roll the corn. We know the truth.
Later. You know, I'm about to break my fast here pretty soon. Like, I can come in and out all day, shit. Like I said, I've been off work for what? 3.
Was. Yeah. I got locked up for all that time, right? Well, when I got locked up for that whole time, I still loved playing basketball. And I used to do all the stuff that I was telling you. I used to do them things, right? But now, right, so they move you. I had came off a pretrial and they moved me over into the new side. Well, the new side, kind of do whatever you want. You can just play ball, whatever you want to do. You can just whatever, you free ball, and you can open the key all day long. You can play ball if you want. And on the old side, you can't do that. You got to wait till the stuff called and yard and all that. You ain't got to do that on the other side. So, and on the other side, they had the tournaments. They had the basketball tournaments. So you already know I'm all up in the tournaments. Yeah, I ain't playing. What? Shit. I joined that basketball tournament and went undefeated 3-on-3 in that tournament. I did in the prison tournaments. You tripping. Listen, they paid you. The prize was a bucket of chicken. I'm not lying to you. They was bringing people from all over the jail to try to play ball, literally betting. See, because, you know, in prison you didn't get shit. So they was just betting just regular shit, like a hoagie. It was the guards was doing the shit. Yeah, they was. So they would bring them over there. I played a 1-on-1, and I was undefeated. The only person we played 3 games, the best out of 3. I only lost 1 time in a 3-game John. I've only lost 1 game in a 3-game John. That made it go to the 3 games. Every other game, it was fop, you're gone. Seriously. It was like that. But in the championship, it was for just a bucket of Walt's chicken. What? A bucket of Walt's chicken. And I had already been down for like, I don't even know. I ain't had no chicken in a minute. Let me tell you, I was there for probably 18 months by that time. almost 2 years. So I was like, oh yeah, chicken. All right, we played in. Oh, I'm not lying. Gander Hill. What? I was shooting because in for the championship game. See, we played for in the normally when we played the other tiers, we played in our just in the tier, you know what I mean? But when we played the chip games, we played in dorm 4, in the dorm 4 basketball court, which is down by the commissary, which is in the middle of the whole jail down there. So the dorm 4, all the dorms and all that has a window there where they can see into the basketball court, so they get to see the whole tournament play out. Yeah. What? I was hitting the thing from the window, hitting the joint. I like crispy. I like crispy from the window. Ha! I wasn't missing shit. I wasn't missing nothing. No. In the championship game, I did not miss a shot. No, I did not. And I backed all the way up to the dorm 4 window. It was like, I like it crispy. Ha! I did. Smacked them. I smacked them. Yeah, I did. So literally, yeah, dude. I was a dumb. See, but when I was in the barbershop, they ain't know nothing about none of that shit. I ain't never really talk about that stuff. I ain't really care. We just joke when I'm talking shit. Then you buy into that whatever like that, and then you know, you done lost all your money out your pocket. You done lost all your bread. You can ask anybody around in Delaware. They know. Yeah, that's a fact. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's when barbershops was lit, man. They turned into something that they shouldn't have ever really turned into, man. Turned into too much of a like money situation, because it used to be more camaraderie with the community and all that. All that kind of fell out. It did. Our barbershop was still doing it, but the rest of the shops, they seemed, because we was the best shop in the areas. You know what I mean? So as far as like the crew goes, you see what I'm saying? So they try to like start doing the stuff after they seen us doing the different schools and the different places like that. But that stuff fell out when we stopped doing it, and our crews fell out. So it was over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did all that stuff. I did all of it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. Let me lie to you. Mm-hmm. Just came up like that. We all came up like that. It's kind of same story you all got, man. It ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. I ain't know who I was, and I was doing crazy stuff out there too. I had to, the things that I was doing, the karma I accumulated, I had to pay for it. I don't accumulate that kind of karma anymore. I don't do that stuff. I don't do any of that. I was wilding. I certainly wasn't doing what I was what the universe created me to do here. You know what I mean? And that's why I came from that to now my full-blown destiny saving this planet. Literally. It's crazy. I come from I like it crispy. I come from I like it crispy to straight up Atlantean mode. I got a crazy life story, man. My thing is nuts. Yes, it is, man. Yeah, I'll tell it later on. We ain't done. I don't plan on passing away no time soon. That's why I don't, you know what I mean? I tell y'all some little snidbits, and we're kind of at the end of the line down of this whole thing. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to know me a little more. You know what I mean? To know about my past and things like that. And, you know, I paid for look, anything I did, they made me pay immediately. It was like, nah, you can't have no karmic debt moving into what you're going to do later on in your life, buddy. Go ahead and have your little fun. We're going to need you in a second. That's kind of how they did me too. But then I started having too much fun. It was like, oh no, man, sit your butt down. So you acting crazy. So I that wasn't really them. It was kind of me doing that. You know what I mean? Like I did that on my own. But I always had a major disdain for the police. Even then, I'd try to scrap them. I would, and they knew it. They knew it too. I always was like that my whole life. My brother was like that too. My brothers was like that too. I was just like that. I just didn't like them. Like I seen that they was immoral and acting moral. It's weird. Like when I'm saying like when I got locked up, like I would like threaten to scrap them. I would try to threaten to scrap them. Yes. One time they had locked me up. My brother Chino used to act crazy. Right. So he used to steal stuff. He used to steal stuff from me for all over. So he was stealing all kind of stuff. Right. So he would use my name because he would have warrants. So he would use my name. Right. So one time they had locked me up, and then about it when I went in front of the judge, they brought me in front of the judge in front of the jail. And he was like, oh, well, you got some stuff in Dover. I'm like, look, I don't have no theft, nothing on my charge. Never stole nothing. I don't be stealing nothing. You can look at my jacket. Like, that ain't me. You see what I'm saying? And so they try to, he was like, well, we're going to have to hold you till we, and I was like, what? That was over. This is when we celebrate the holidays. My mom be burning during the holidays. So I was like, what? This was Thanksgiving. And I was like, what? I don't have no bail. There wasn't no bail. And it was for what they had put me in there for. And he was like, we're going to hold you to the thing. But they held me for like 3 days, yo. Oh, over the whole thing, all the way through the whole joint. I was start wilding out in there. The one dude tried to tell me to lock in. That's when my brother Gabe was in that jail. I was like, what? I'm not locking in nothing, boy. Like I told him straight up. I was like, come out here and make me lock in. See what I do to you. Come out here. And he was like, he called QRT team immediately. QRT team came to the door. I was like, don't think you're gonna come in here and rough me up or nothing. So there's like, nah. The lieutenant was like, what's going on? I was like, yeah, because your homeboys is about, I don't care. You send people in here, I'm gonna hurt them people. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen here. I don't give a damn. You got 5 of y'all. So you're gonna try to get it in, but you're not just gonna throw me around and all that, dude. Because I seen what the QRT team people be doing. They just run in there and they'll slam you. You think you're gonna come in here and ram me and slam me? You bumped your damn head, boy. So the lieutenant was like, look, calm down because you got the QR team down here. So and I was like, they come in here, we're gonna scrap straight up. So she was like, look, they're not gonna throw you, nothing like that. Just walk up to the joint behind the thing and let them handcuff you. Don't they're not gonna be throwing you around or nothing. And I was like, all right. So we went up to the joint, they put me in the hole for all that junk. Then we go in the hole, the dude the guard up there start talking to him. And I told him, I had to let him know. You can get yourself boxed up too, buddy. And then the lieutenant, they were supposed to be getting my bail out, right? They not trying to call me, so I start kicking the door. Like donkey kicking the door. They called the QRT team again on me because he came around. They called him on me in the hole. Straight up. Like I was wilding. Yeah. Because the dude came around the joint, it was like, yo, stop kicking the door. We're on the microphone. And I was like, well, you not answering. And he was like, don't you kick the door again and I'm gonna spray the joint. I was like, what? Boom! And I just kicked the door and he opened the latch, sprayed the mace all in my door. And I took the mattress and threw it up against the joint, threw it up against the joint to try to stop him. The QRT team. There's like, yo, listen, your brother said, they started doing that because look, you're going to get your officers hurt. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, you know my brother ain't no joke and I ain't no joke. So I ain't no joke, boy. I ain't no joke. You might be able to get 5 dudes in here and beat me up and all that with all this QRT team stuff and all that electric thing and all that. But Jaws is going to be on sick leave. You ain't coming back to work tomorrow. Nah, not Chino. Gabe, my brother Gabe. Chino wasn't in jail at the time. He was out there doing his little stuff, running my name up. I was salty, cuz yo. But I know all the people that was in the jail. I know them. You know what I mean? I know them. Like, we ain't fighting. I never had a problem with my own people. I never did. It's not, I fought certain people, of course, but I ain't never fought nobody for no reason. Never. You did something. And had to get your head boxed. You did something. Or you try to think that the things that you heard about me, about boxing people's heads, wasn't true. You thought like, this dude that's being all cool and nice and cool with everybody and this light skin bug, right? Yeah, that light skin bug right there will literally put you in the omoplata, boy. I put you in the reverse. I literally put you in some stuff. I'll put you in some things, boy. So I always had that because I was skinny and light skinned growing up, and they always attribute the pretty boy thing, but look, I was never really on that. I was just cool. But people took that for the weakness, and then they'll try it, and then that's how I always work. Just like how it is now. Like here, they think that they just see some light skinned bull in there or whatever like this, but man, I ain't no game, dude. I choose peace. You see, I've been through all that stuff. I did all of those things. I used to wreck chase those kinds of people that be coming in here talking about they're going to do that. Man, I used to be in the streets wreck chasing you because I used to love that you would talk like that. Now I can come take all your stuff and you can't call nobody. I used to love it. Yeah, I did. And I am not lying. I chose peace. I had to go through all the things and lose people and lose my brother and realize what the hell I'm even here for. Now, I chose peace, but I seen we couldn't have it with you here. So now I had to come get you collectively out of here. And the only way to do that wasn't going to be with my mittens. And I realized that. During realizing that, came into the realization of who I am and my destiny was actually to do that to begin with. Here we are, right at the cusp of that destiny, at the birthrights. I told you this is for the birthrights, and they picked the right one. Me. Because I got me in the scrap. I got me. Meaning this, the infinite all of things. I got me in this. I got me. And we will win. We will win again. But for the right reason this time. Not just to box somebody's freaking head off. You see what I'm saying? That's what the hell's that going to do to anyone? You got to come to a realization that don't do shit. But add to your karmic debt. That's what it did. That's what it did to me. Let me tell you that. So it ain't like I came to, like I just had an epiphany or some shit. I had to go through it. I mean, they ran me through the muck to condition me to not be scared of these clowns, Cheeto Dust and Pete Headsets. You think I'd be scared of you, bro? If you was like physically in front of me and it was me and you would not walk out that room. None of you. If it was all three of you in the room, and I know I have to make it out the room, or I don't make it out the room, it's got to be one of y'all. All three of y'all are gone. Yeah. So, I mean, JD Vance, the zestiest cucumber you're ever going to see walk around on two legs. You look like a zesty cucumber with mascara on, dude. That went bad in the refrigerator, kind of, or something. And it's kind of flopping around all frumpy. You just a dingbat. Mascara. I know I catch you one good time, boy. If I caught you right here, you would break your leg. You break your goddamn leg. You break your damn leg would break. I would take Pete Headset and beat you with his body. That's what would happen. Now what? Now do something. Do something about that. Pass a law that's going to get you over here to stop me from saying that. Or make it happen. So I can literally put you in that joint and put you right in it. Yeah. You be easy as hell. I already could tell. I already know what I just did. I just sweep that, grab you, sweep your John right, lean my weight onto you, lay you down onto the ground, then mount right onto the top, and then you'd have your hands up like this, and I'll just be raining them down until your hands got weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker until it was open programming. That's what's going to happen to you anyway. Gave you that mixture. Boy, I felt a big hit my head too right there. Let's go. Look, that's what I'm saying. I ain't playing. Then I'm going to help you up. I'm going to see you there knocked down. I'm going to feel sorry for you that I did that to you. Then I'm going to help you up 75% of the way, catch you again. Make sure you know that this right here ain't no game right here. You think you can quit? No, you don't get to quit. You don't get to quit. No. All of the ass kissing in the world ain't gonna help you be like, oh, Earthman, yeah, you're the one. Oh man, ha, yeah, you're the real one. You're the real world prince, and you're the ha ha ha. All that I don't give a damn about none of that. You can save that for somebody else too. You can save that for somebody else too, man. That don't bring the life cycle, my man. That don't bring the life cycle. You know what I mean? Because they try to come in here and try to think that them saying all that those things about these nice things about you is gonna warm you up to those. I'm like, look, bro, I'm fine. I'm fine. I listen. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing about it. I feel like excited energy. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yes. I'm more worried about y'all. You know what I mean? And like my sons and stuff like that. I don't want them freaking out. I don't want them freaking out. And I talk to my sons. You know what I mean? I asked Prince Alex the other day, like, man, look, you all right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. Which I know that he is good. But some of this is going to be very, I've seen in the hieroglyphics, it's going to change his life. And it's going to change everybody's life. You know what I mean? It's going to be very emotional for everyone. You know what I mean? So not just him, but everybody. Mm-hmm. So because this is a very amazing time to be alive, and especially if you made the light cycle, it's going to be very happy time. Yeah, everybody feels it now, even though all these things are happening. It's like a very emotional feeling. You know what I mean? It's exciting. You know, it's just so weird, man, because it's partially you're grieving that these people did it to themselves like that. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, that's y'all ain't. I can't even say it in words. I don't even know how to say it. But we did the work. You know what I mean? I just told you where I came from. So if I came from there, anyone could be. You know what I mean? If I came from there, you have no idea, bro. See. Yes. I came from there, bro. So. Man, I already said the word about that. I wouldn't be doing no traveling at all. I'm not traveling nowhere. You have a free will. I'll tell you what works for me. I don't control you. You see? That's what you need to understand. Moving into this light cycle, I don't control you. I'm saying things because the sun and the earth told me to tell you. Okay? So, what do you want me to say? If we go into the light cycle and then the sun and the earth tell me, then you know this is all good. And I say, yo, you don't listen to that, then what am I supposed to say? Man, what am I supposed to say? You got a free will, bro. I can't tell you what to do or what not to do. All I can tell you is what works for me. And everything else, your free will kicks in. And we would hope that you would use your free will to do the proper thing. What works for me is that I stay still and don't move right now. Because if anybody was going to be moving around, I'd be in my pyramids right now. I'd be over there laying down in the pyramid or something, dude. Shut up. You mean tell me I can't move, but you can go somewhere? Come on. Sure, whatever you want to do. It's your free will. Do whatever you want. I can't tell you one way or the other. With that, I want to pay divine honors to the universe. I thought we already did that. I thought I was supposed to Ben got off the damn thing. I stayed on for another hour. Dang. We needed that, though. We all needed that. We need to know that and hear those things. You know what I mean? That we're going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. It's going to be better than all right. It's going to be way better than all right. We're going to have to change that saying. We're even going to have to change everything's going to be all right. Yeah. Everything's going to be amazing. It ain't just going to be all right. Everything is going to be amazing, astonishing. Yes. So, shout out to Mother Earth. Divine honors to Mother Earth. Divine honors to our Father, the Sun. Divine honors to the unseen energies and our sky family. Y'all just fly around and don't worry about them. That's what I'm telling you. Don't worry about that. They're not going to do nothing. They're not going to do nothing. So y'all just go ahead and fly around. We don't care. Land and say what's up. Straight up. What they going to do? Nothing. Say what's up. Say what's up to me, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Remember about that. Come on through. I had a bunch. Let me show you. Like they're frightened. They're getting pretty scared right now. But we don't give a damn. Look, this one I know. Looks like it. Operational injury. We'll be going to $600K. Yo, love I am. Fire, let's go, bro. Love that picture right there. Look, he got the Johns walking on the water right there. That's so cool. I thought that was so amazing that the sun walking on the water right there. That's so cool, bro. Love it. Look, they got the infrastructure crashing out. Really? So are you? Sky Cousins, look. That's Central America. They just flying in formation, running around, and they all over the place, bro. And look, that is not AI. There's many people who've seen this right here. Many people, look, watch this. This was over Tel Aviv. This is over Tel Aviv, and we know what this is. And this is not AI. That is not AI. There's so many videos of this. Y'all, when you get a chance, go look at the videos of this right here that they seen over Tel Aviv on the 6th yesterday. This is yesterday. This is yesterday. Yeah, we having a reset, yo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like people want to sit there. You can see all of that. This is a cool looking John. Look at that. I was like, that was fire. I thought that was good. Be cool. Thank you, bro. I didn't call the ship anything, man. They're not even acknowledging that there was even a ship. So they're not calling it anything. I don't care what they call it. I don't care what they call it. In my mind, that's not our Sky Cousins. I'm not sure. I can't say that that's our Sky Cousins. That's possibly a Saturn ship that's losing its ability to cloak itself. But it might be our Sky family. Who knows? Oh, this jaunt was called. Oh, so you can look it up? Here, let me see. Let me go back to it for you. I got you. It says, I'll give you the whole caption. It's this was filmed tonight over Tel Aviv. Massive unidentified object over. Just put unidentified object over Tel Aviv, and you'll see there's many different videos of it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Unidentified object flying over Tel Aviv last night.
Across the sky. Off the Tel Aviv metropolitan area, the latest wave of pressure appears to have centered on multiple.
I've seen a couple other videos prior to that video. Let me see something real quick. Hold up. Go read the captions. Go read the captions. If it's you'll see. Yeah, that is not no AI. If it's an AI video, what's the name? Takes it. Can't even do AI videos on here no more. You have to run it through them. And it says AI generated video like this one. Like this video right here. I'll show you. See this video? It's like this. Like this video, look. Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! Watch me! See at the bottom, those are AI videos. Oh my bad. That was crazy, man. I I couldn't help myself. That just the thought came through my brain was like, oh, I could do an AI video on. Oh my goodness! I wonder what it would do if I did her doing the poop. What would it do? Tik Tok. It did that. I was crying. I was sitting there while it was like loading up. I was cracking up. It was like takes like 40 seconds for it to load up. I was crying. Just waiting for it to load up to see what it's going to do. I be entertaining myself so crazy over here. It's crazy, man. I'm about to do the cow John where him peeing in the cow John too. The cow peeing on him. Golden shower. I'm about to do that one next, man. You wanted to make narratives against my people and all that. You wanted to do all that. So now you got to deal with me. And trust me, you can't stop me. You can't stop me, bro. You can't stop me. You can't stop me, bro. Too much. Too much for all of it. The whole way. Everything. Oh my goodness, I was cracking up over that, John. I gotta get out of here, man. I know I've been on for 3 hours, man. 3 hours exactly right now. Whoa. All right, I gotta get up out of there, yeah. Putting in that work, hanging out with the Atlanteans, though. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time with y'all, man. Whole cycle. So I'll see y'all later, man. Shout out to the moderators. Without them, we wouldn't have the stream. If you donated, I didn't see it yet.
I did. Yes, I did. I want to show you clearly I did. So you can look it up and we can have a debate. I want to be the great debater that I'm not going to hide my face. I want you to That's it. Squanto, when they met, who they first met, he was speaking English. Hey, what up? Hi. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hide behind the glitz, the glamour, to get paid. And a lot of people saying, Katie, I'll pay you to not talk. I don't want the money. I just want $1 donation. I don't even want the money. I want the $1 donation. Because I want my soul to be clear. I don't want to be like these pastors. I don't want to be like these civil rights leaders. I want my soul to be clear. I want my soul to be clear, bro. I want my soul to be clear. I don't want to be like these pastors had these $1 million mansions and they did out to their own peoples and they living a life. Bro, I would rather live my life in a garbage can, bro. And the history that I speak upon, I stand on it. I never want to hide my face. I always show my face. Most niggas can never show their face. They always hide behind everything. I want to show my face. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I want to show my face. I want to show the history. I shows what I'm saying. And I actually saying, while I'm on here, I'm on live, bring it up. Because I'm showing you what I'm saying. I'm not lying. I'm showing what I'm saying. See, that's the difference between me and the pastor. The pastor, the civil rights leaders, they were like, oh, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide. I don't want to hide. I want to be clear of what the Almighty said. I want to be clear what the Almighty said. I don't want to be like, oh shit. I want to rock with the Jewish peoples and they still in our history and they still in our history and they still in our... No, if they still in our history, good, still it. You see the bullshit you going through. You see the bullshit you going through, right? So, all right, so if you don't know what's going on, Israel is getting bombed. Everybody chasing these niggas around the whole map. That's what we did, right? All right, that's what we did. Everybody kept chasing our ass too. So family, that these Jewish people taking the sweat off our back. You want to steal the highest. You want to steal the highest honor of the earth. Steal it. Steal it, nigga. You want to steal it? I steal it. Dum-dum. You want to steal the highest honor of earth. Man, everybody been chasing our ass for so damn long. We tired. We tired of running, nigga. Man, we've been waiting in the waters. Way in the waters. Way in the waters, nigga. We've been waiting in the waters 400 years, nigga. We became wrinkled. We became wrinkled waiting in the damn waters, nigga. We became wrinkled waiting in the damn waters. Shit. Damn, Israel, you want to steal our heritage? Take it. Take it. Family off our ass, nigga. Family, your dumb ass wanted to steal our heritage. Native Americans. Trump came after your ass. Now you understand. Don't be us. You want to be us? Stupid. Stupid. You want to be us. You want to be us? You want to be us? Okay, cool. But at least Native Americans. Let me ask you one question. Native Americans, can you invent something? Why you stole our heritage? Can you invent something? At least a dish, a meal. Or can you invent something? Can you invent like our ancestors? Can you invent something? You just so-called, I'm living off the land. You live off the land, my ass, nigga. Man, clean that motherfucking Native American reservation up, bro. Clean that motherfucker up, bro. Clean it up. Clean that damn Native American reservation. Man, clean that mother. Yo, you dirty, bro. You dirty. Y'all Native Americans are nasty. Clean that shit up, bro. Let me tell you something. This is my shoe in the garage. This is my shoe in the garage. This is, look, it actually got spider webs. Look, the spider web on this shoe. A spider web, bro. Look, spider web, bro. Native Americans, clean that motherfucking reservation up, dum-dum. Nasty. Clean that shit up. All right? If you're gonna represent America, clean that shit up. At least we keep our shit in the garage. Clean that shit up. Now, Jewish peoples. The Bible verse said, who shall cling to the Israelites shall prosper. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. So you took over the Bible verse, right? You own the record labels, and you got the R&B and the R artists. You got all this shit, and you got all this. Okay, cool. All right, we get it. Now the Jewish peoples they own secretly so many Asian places. Did you know Jewish peoples own Asian weave shops? You don't know? The Jewish peoples own Asian weave shops? Oh, okay. All right. So they own the basketball league, NBA. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Okay, Jewish peoples. Okay, we see you. Then they own the NBA, the Jewish peoples. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, cool. You own the NBA, Jewish peoples. Okay, cool. All right, okay, cool. You own the damn NBA. Cool. Then you own the patent office. You stole our inventions and you gave it to China. You gave it to China with Washington, D.C. Right? Damn, you got all our inventions to China? Okay, cool. Okay. Now the China peoples came up. Cool. We ain't even tripping. Bro. China came up. They are the leading invention peoples on earth. China. Everything come from China. Everything come from Guam. Everything because our inventions. Cool. But let me ask you one question. Just one question. Just one question. Let me ask you just one question. How you still the chosen peoples? What makes you out of chosen peoples? That you stole from us? Oh, I stole this from the chosen peoples. I stole this from the chosen peoples. That make you chosen? That makes you chosen. That makes you chosen because you stole everything from the chosen peoples. That makes you chosen because you put us on the bottom of the barrel, Jewish peoples, Washington, D.C., Rome, Britain, okay? So that makes you chosen. Do you think that make you chosen? That don't make you chosen. That makes you a bitch lame ass nigga. You are a whole ass nigga. You are a whole ass group of fucking peoples that never did shit on their own. How about you do some shit on your own and stop involving black peoples? Stop involving black peoples if you the chosen peoples. Cause ever fucking deadly, you fucking need us. Stop involving us. How about that? Stop writing about us. Stop inviting us to your fucking record labels. Stop inviting us to your football team. Stop inviting us to your baseball team that you stole. Stop inviting us to everything you do and recognize your fucking kids. If your kids are the fucking chosen peoples, invite them lame little ass niggas. Oh no, I want to protect them. I don't want to put them on the news. I don't want to put them on the news. I don't want to put them in the American society. I don't want to put them in American society. Why you want to put our kids in American society? Why you want to put our kids? Right? Why you want to put our kids in American society, but not your kids? The way like a fucking bag of weed. They kids be sheltered. But let's show the news of these black Americans kids arrested. These kids. All of a sudden they not kids no more. Oh, these kids, these black kids, these black. Oh, we black now, but our skin brown. Oh, now we black, but our skin brown. Oh, these black cats. All of a sudden, you live your life the next day. The next day, as business as usual. You own the news media. Imagine the people that own the news media. Imagine the people that own the news media. They can persuade any views point. Imagine that. If you can persuade any viewpoint, why would you want to pick us? Oh, I'm about to pick these black. I'm not going to pick nobody else. I'm going to pick Pooh Shiesty. I'm going to pick Pooh Shiesty. I'm going to pick R. Kelly. I'm going to pick Michael Jackson. I'm going to pick all these people that made us rich. I'm going to pick everybody that made us rich. And I'm about to make them look like they less than. You want to make us look like we less than? Oh, you want to make us look like we less than, right? I don't want to put no Have you ever saw a Chinese dude on the news ever? Have you? Have you ever put a Chinese dude on the news? Put one in the chat. Put one in the chat. Have you ever saw a Chinese dude on American news? Have you? Just put one in the chat. All right, now put one in the chat if you ain't never saw no African in the news. Put one in the chat. All right, now put one in the chat if you never saw no Amish peoples in the news. Oh, you never saw them? Do you see where I'm going with this? It's a strategic move that these Jewish peoples in Washington, D.C. and Rome and everybody. But one thing I do like about the Amish peoples. One thing I like about the Amish peoples. What they did is they associate themselves with the Jewish peoples. They say, no, nigga, hell no. No, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to fuck with you, my nigga. These niggas gave us a place to stay. They gave us a place. We're going to do it. We don't need no generators. We don't need nothing. We don't need no stove. We don't need no phones. We don't need nothing. Nigga, these niggas gave us a place to stay. I appreciate these niggas. Hell no. These niggas gave us a place to stay. And they ain't fucking with us. They ain't fucking with these black Americans own the land. I'm not finna tempt faith. You know how you don't tempt faith? You don't tempt faith. You know how you don't want to tempt faith? You like, you know what? I don't want to tempt faith with these black Americans that did this to North America. I don't want to tempt faith. Jewish peoples, my descendants, you can tempt faith. But when the shit hit the fan and these niggas wake up, we can all say together, we stayed in our lane, bro. We stayed in our lane. We stayed in our lane, bro. We ain't fuck with you. We ain't did nothing. As the Amish peoples, bro, we ain't do nothing, bro. We we need a place to stay. We need a place to stay. Bro, you like our baby mama. You ain't, don't kick us out. You like our baby mama, bro. Don't kick us out, bro. We Amish. Don't kick us out, G. But these motherfucking Jewish peoples, Washington, D.C., Ethiopians, and everybody else, they can get the fuck out. But these Amish peoples, they was like, no, nigga. No, hey, we wasn't with them. Bro, we need a place to stay, baby mama, baby daddy. Baby daddy, baby mama. We need a place to stay. Hey, if you go to the United Nations, if you go to the United Army, and the Army decide to kick everybody out of North America, we not involved in that. Hell no, nigga. No. Own lane. We stay in our own fucking lane, bro. We stay in our own lane. Do not kick us out. We get it. We get it. We get it. But these Jewish people gonna get kicked the fuck out. They don't think they think because they've been here 500 years. They do original pilgrims. So they don't think they gonna get kicked out. They don't think their empire is gonna come to end. They don't think their empire is gonna come to end. They think because they own all the technology, they think they own all this and we can fool them and we can do this. Bro, this shit about how many times you gonna take people's beating on you? How many times you gonna take people's beating on you, bro? And they're not even indigenous to North America. How many times you gonna take people's beating on you? they gonna beat on you so long to the point you be like, give a fuck no more, man. Fuck you and fuck everything you stand for. At a certain point, we're gonna be like, Jewish peoples, you need to get the fuck on somewhere. Bye, motherfucker. Bye. And in their brain, they think, oh, we own the bank system. We own this. We own that. We own, and when it goes down, you're gonna need us. Nah, we're not gonna need you. We're actually gonna be happy. Everybody else in North America gonna need you because they're not gonna know how to function. They're not gonna know how to function because they're immigrants, right? So think about it. Let's think about it, right? If the Jewish peoples own all the banks, if the Jewish peoples own all the banks, think about it. Think about it. If the Jewish peoples own all the banks, right? How the immigrants gonna survive? And I give you a point. I give you a view of what I'm saying. I give you a view. Remember that it crashed a year ago. A year ago. Who was at the food line? Who was at the food line? Who was at the food line? The same line. And you know what? You know what? I'm gonna show something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show the 1933 food line. Then I'm gonna show the food line of 2022. And who the same people's in that food line? Who the same people's in that food line? They need help. The same view of 1933 and 2023. Coincidentally, 33. 33. 33, right? 33 in the third. Technically, 33, right? Masonic symbol. Ironically, right? So 1933, the Great Depression happened. And 2003, the Great Depression happened. And 2024, where you saw these immigrants needed food. Come on now. Come on now. Now, let me ask you a question. Where were these Moors, M-O-O-R, and where's these M-U-U-R? We was the M-U-U-R. We stood on business. But where was the M-O-O-R, or so-called E? They was in the background still hiding like bitches. Because they bitches. They are Africans. They are bitches. They are hoe-ass niggas. They are fucking hoe-ass. They are fucking hoes. Let me tell you something. They need us more than we need them. We don't need them. Stay your ass in Africa. Why you don't stay your ass in Africa? You are this mighty great society. You are this mighty great society. If you sold out this great society, you are this great society that you portray to be, where you at? Why you don't show us in 2025, 2026? Why you don't show us you are this great black society? You should come out the woodworks. Come out the woodworks if you the M-O-O-R-E. Come out the woodworks. They not because they want to hide. I want to. This is how they be. I want to hide. I want to hide. I want to hide who I am. I want to hide who I am. I'm the M-O-O-R-E. I want to hide. I want to hide who I am. I want to hide who I am. Why are you hiding? Come out. If you the so-called great society, stop hiding. I want to hide. I want to hide. Why is you hiding? Stop fucking hiding. If America so-called recognize you, Stand on your fucking pride if you recognize America. Or did we, the MUURO, recognize America? Stand on business. Get out them. I want to see. I want to hide. I want to hide. I want to hide who I am. I want to hide. Let me hide. Let me hide. I want to hide who I am. I want to hide who I am. Can I see? I want to hide who I am. You want to hide? I want to hide who I am. That's what you want to do. Stop hiding who you am. If you're a boss, stand up and be a fucking boss. Stand up and be a fucking boss, nigga. Stop fucking hiding who you are. Because you a hoe ass nigga. You are a fucking pussy. You are a fucking pussy. You are a pussy. And I'm gone. I'm gone. Hey, peace to everybody enjoying my live. I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate you for joining my live. I appreciate you. And let me tell you something. I never take nothing for granted. Let me tell you something. This is what we do in North America. We never take nothing for granted. But I want to tell everybody that I appreciate you for joining my live. And I'm not them Moors. I'm not them Moors that wanna hide. I'm not them. I'm not them. We're gonna show our face. Because we're the MUURO. We're not them. So we're gonna show our face. Because we're indigenous to North America. I'm gone.
Qué rica. Le voy a acabar este queso y luego nos acabamos. Dice, no, creo que mi mamá también quiere una quesadilla. Buena para las tortillas. ¿Quién dijo? ¿Nor? Ya llegó Dalila, dice, hola amiga, ¿cómo están? Hola Dali, buenos días, mi chula preciosa. Hace rato que no te veo. ¿No estuvo en el concierto, Dali? María Gutiérrez, ya se me antojó un taco de salsa. Ay, no, te digo que yo nomás... ¿Saben que yo así nada más con salsa? Sí me como como unas 4 tortillas, ¿eh? Sí, sin queso, resbalan facilito. Resbalan facilito, así con puro chile. Ya hice una tendalada de... Ahora sí voy a seguir tortillando, ya se acabó este queso. Dice Blanca, wow, qué rico se mira todo, yo quiero desde Fresno, California. Saludos hasta Fresno, mi reina. A ver, Arlene, voy a echar... Tiene muy buena cámara. ¿Quién dice? Arlene. Gracias, mi reina preciosa. Y fíjate que luego yo veo unos videos como que no se ven tan... Dice Jenny, tapa la pantalla. Gracias, Jenny, mi reina preciosa. Te vuelven a preguntar que a dónde queda tu rancho. Ya le dijiste, pero no escuchó el Mariano. Mariano, mi rancho está en Cualcomán. Cualcomán, Michoacán. Es un ranchito que se llama El Salitre, Mariano. Porque ya puso unas caras enojado. ¿Ah, ya se me enojó? Sí, ay, sí. Pero ya habías dicho. Aquí entra gente muy corajuda. No, pues vale, no se enojen tan facilito, no sean encina. La María dice, buenos días, Día Guerrerita. Buenos días, la María, mi reina. Ya voy a seguir torteando porque ya tengo ahí un montón de quesadillas. Dice Dalila que ha estado desconectada porque anda de viaje, regreso mañana, pero... ¡Ay! Te veo hoy. Ay, mi reina preciosa, disfruta tus vacaciones, mi reina. Qué bonito que te puedas pasear. Yo también me voy a ir a pasear ahí para el río. ¿Era chula? Sí. Vamos a ir a pasear al río, que ya se nos le secó el agua. Vamos a ir a meter las patas. Luz Violeta te manda muchos girados. Gracias, Luz Violeta, mi reina. Mira, Mariano, otra vez, ¿dónde queda tu ranchito? Mariano, mi ranchito queda en Cualcomán, Michoacán, se llama El Salitre. Blanca, qué lindas tortillas infladas, qué ricos saludos.
Gracias, Blanca, mi reina. Bendiciones, mi chula. Gracias por pasar a saludar.
Carlos Rodríguez, que cómo pasaste la Semana Santa.
¿Quién me dice?
Carlos.
Carlos, muy bien, gracias a Dios. Aquí con mi familia, con mis hermanas, hice capirotada de agua con pan de nalga y queso de patas. Y
y más patas.
Hicimos ceviche, hicimos tortas, hicimos caldo de camarón, hicimos hicimos
Mariano, que quiere una esposa que haga tortillas.
¿Qué?
Que quiere una esposa que haga tortillas.
Híjole.
Y dice la avioneta, dice, ok, entiendo. Como no fue cuando no podías leer los comentarios.
No se me enoje, avioneta, pues, que húbole, pues. Uno con tantos sacrificios que se anda haciendo de los seguidores.
Dice Arlene,
y luego se enojan re facilito.
Dice Arlene, si dejo de comentar o algo es que me regañaron porque ando en el trabajo.
Ay, mi reina preciosa, no. Tampoco quiero eso, que me las vayan a regañar, mi reina, ¿no? ¿Cómo crees? Papá, Danito.
Isa Torres, saludos.
Vente porque hay quesadillas, papi.
Guerreras.
Gracias, mi reina preciosa. Bendiciones también para ti, mi reina. Le voy a dar 2 quesadillas a mí. ¿Cuál? Papi, ven a almorzar. Me encargaron a mi sobrinito. ¿Ya hay quesadillas, chul?
Voy.
Debías de llevar 2 a mi mamá, porque mi mamá no va a venir. Aquí hay 2 quesadillas, papi. Nomás llegas así como de espaldita. ¿Traes tu platito? Échate los chilitos si quieres. ¿No quieres salsa? No. ¿Con qué te lo vas a comer, papá?
¿Así?
¿Así? Ok. Sale, vale.
Dice Arlene, acá en Los Ángeles son muy exigentes con el uso del celular en horario de laboral.
Sí, mi reina, sí. Dímelo tú, yo con mis hijas no puedo dar durante el día. Mis hijas también están trabajando y yo rara vez. Siempre sí, me vino a robar mis tortillas, mi viejito. Hace rato cuando estaba comiendo le digo, no va a esperar mis tortillas. Me dijo, hoy no quiero.
No,
Me dijo que hoy él quería almorzar allá adentro. Y almorzó. Pero yo sé que mi papá no se pierde una calientita de su hija.
Dice Luz, qué ricas tortillas y más con esa salsa que se ve sabrosa.
Gracias, mi reina preciosa.
Jorge, saludos de Costa Rica. Vivo en una provincia donde se come mucha tortilla.
Mira, saludos desde Costa Rica. Yo pensé que ni conocían la tortilla por allá. Mira qué bonito.
Dice Isabel Rodríguez, se ve rico, me encanta la comida mexicana.
Gracias, mi reina. La comida mexicana es muy variada. Y pues, si no está buena, nomás le echa chile. Y comida mala con chile resbala, mi reina. Aquí en México la comida es muy variada. Y pues toda se compone casi de puro chile.
Jenny te manda corazoncitos.
Mija, hay quesadillas. Llévala, mi mamá. Porque se van a tostar mucho.
Quería ponerme al corriente con tus mensajes.
Pues llévale las quesadillas
a
mi mamá.
Saludos a producción para toda la familia.
Gracias, mi reina. Saludos, mi chula. Ahí te contestó por aquí, mi.
Dice Marimar, me voy a meter a bañar porque tengo una cita.
Gracias.
Aquí voy a estar escuchando.
Gracias, mi reina preciosa. Gracias, qué bonito. Gracias, Marimar, por todo tu apoyo. Quintero Rubí se fue. Quintero Rubí también.
Yaneli, hola señora bonita. Me encantan sus lives. Tiene una vibra bien bonita.
Gracias, mi reina preciosa. Déjenle quito porque cayó queso aquí. Entonces las tortillas ya no se hacen bien.
Dice Claudia, bendiciones señora hermosa, saludos desde Texas.
Saludos hasta Texas, Claudia, mi reina.
Te pone una de las carillas riendo.
¿Quién?
La avioneta.
Avioneta. Está todavía.
Pues dice la Lila, que no te tienen paciencia.
Porque usualmente la avioneta nomás llega y avienta un león y se va.
Mira, dice una...
No yo.
Es que dice Dalila que no te tienen paciencia, pues.
Sí, no me tienen paciencia, pues.
Fíjate, aquí tienen una que dice... La Marimar dice que ella quiere una con sal y limón.
¿Con sal y limón, mi chula?
Dice.
¿Sabes que así no la he probado, mi rey?
Pues va a estar buena, ¿no?
Pues yo creo que sí. ¿No te gusta el chile de molcajete?
Gela dice, hola guerrerita, que estas tortillas me recuerdan al rancho. Dios te bendiga, ángeles te mando.
Gracias. mi reina preciosa. Bendiciones también para ti.
Dice la avioneta, mi guerrera, y te va por un pedazo de queso.
Porque nos vio el puro chile. ¿Verdad? Nos vio el puro chile. Ya le di lástima. ¿Verdad, avioneta? Muchas gracias.
Dice Dalila, yo te vi comer esa tortilla con sal y hasta yo sentía que saboreaba ese sabor de tomates asados.
Mira nomás, con una tortilla así. ¿Ya la vieron? Casi está que revienta de lo infladito.
Dice uno que se llama de Trefort. Saludos desde Nevada.
¿De Trefort?
Algo así. De Trefort.
¿De Tour?
¿O de Tur? Ajá.
¿Tiene anaranjado?
No.
Ah, no.
Tiene una águila, creo.
¿O una águila?
Creo.
Miren qué bonitura de tortillas. Mija, comer. Se les van a enfriar las quesadillas.
Dice Ceci Reina, hola, buen día, señora hermosa, ya quiero almorzar.
Ceci, buenos días, mi reina preciosa. Bendiciones, vente a almorzar. Va a ser un puño de tortillas. 1 kilo, pero pues ya ven que...
Híjole. Pues voy a almorzar porque tienes un puño de comentarios. Déjame comer
un kilo de tortillas para mí es
Brandon ya
pan comido. Uy, llévale a mi mamá. Ahí dejé 12 y 12 en cada plato.
Le llevo a mi mamá. Le pongo chile.
Ponle poquito porque mamá no come mucho chile. Por allá de estar sentada. A mi mamá no le gusta estar mucho aquí en la cocina porque ella dice que ya comió mucho humo. Y tiene miedo que le haga mal para sus... ¡Ay! Ya se me rompió también, esas cosas suceden. Mi mamá dice que tiene miedo que le haga mal el humo y casi no se nos para mucho para la cocina. Casi cuando viene se viene tapando la nariz mi mamá. Mi mamá cocinó mucho en el fogón. Pues casi por muchos años, por toda la vida. Y aunque mi hermana la mayor y yo y la que se sigue de mí, en cuanto pudimos le empezamos a ayudar. Les digo que yo aprendí a tortear su vida en un banquito para poder ayudar en la casa. Y con mi hermana la mayor nos parábamos a las 3 o 4 de la mañana, molíamos en el molino, torteábamos y echábamos taquitos para irnos con mi papá al campo como a las 6 de la mañana. Entonces, yo sabo sembrar.
Mira, dice Dalila que la avioneta mandó un regalo bonito y no lo vimos porque me fue cuando me fue.
Ay, avioneta.
Ahora que lo mande de nuevo.
Hoy, avioneta, disculpe, avioneta, que muchísimas gracias.
Que me mandó unas medusas.
Muchísimas gracias, avioneta, muchas gracias.
Y es que aquí te puso, ahí te va para el queso, mi guerrera hermosa.
Ay,
pero pues ya no vi porque pues me levanté.
Gracias, no, después creo que yo puedo entrar y ahí me dice, muchísimas gracias, muchísimas gracias.
Mira que aquí quieren una tortilla con queso y otra con mayonesa.
Ah, ¿con mayonesa?
Sí.
Ay, que no va a estar buena. Enséñaselas ahí. ¿Cuánto te quedó mal? No, ¿quieres otra, papá?
No, la tortilla con mayonesa.
¿Quieres?
Ahí les va un taquito a los que están viéndonos aquí.
Ten, papi. ¿Quieres otras 2? ¿Quieres otra? ¿Sí? Perdón. Ya me dio por toser.
Dalila dice, jajaja. ¿Que dónde está el jocoque? No, pues no tenemos vaca.
¿Sabe qué? Yo ya busqué jocoque, ahorita nadie tiene. Aquí en el rancho hay temporada para la ordeña. Ahorita es muy poca gente la que está ordeñando. Y la que ordeña, pues deja su jocoque